Good morning, Bulldogs. It's Adriana Gutierrez, a senior at Golden Valley High School. In addition to the circumstances we are currently going through, always remember family and education comes first. Strive for the better and challenge yourself. Therefore, always remember to stay #Bulldog Strong.
Good morning, fellow classmates. My name is Angel Enriquez. I'm your senior class president. Welcome to Golden Valley's virtual senior sunrise. I just want to say keep pushing, stay focused, have a positive mindset, and the work will pay off. Go Bulldogs.
Hi everyone, it's Emily, and I know it's been difficult times. I no one expected our senior year to look like this, but keep your heads up and stay positive.
Hey guys, I hope to see you guys all pretty soon again, not just through a screen, but in person. And I just wanted to let you guys know that you got this and keep your head up. Whoever you're watching, I know this is not how we expected our senior year to start out with, but it's the best we can do, and just know you got this. I hope to see you guys soon.
Good morning, Senior Bulldogs. It's Jaden, your class of 2021 ASP Commissioner of Athletics. I just wanted to say that this isn't what we expected coming into this year, but we're all going through the same thing. We're not alone, and it's just another bump in the road. So we're resilient, and we'll get through this, guys. Just stay positive. I hope you guys enjoy your senior sunrise.
I know this isn't how we always envisioned our senior sunrise to be, but I know we can overcome this pandemic. Soon we will get to be in our normal classrooms. We just have to keep our faith.
Well, good morning, Golden Valley students and staff. This is Mr. Wiley. I don't know if I'm awake yet or just a walking zombie, but welcome to the class of 2021 Senior Sunrise. We were just at the sunset. Miss Black is joining us, our activities director at Golden Valley High School. We did this virtual sunset in the spring, got pretty good reception, but I know 6:30 is a little bit different, and I'm hoping to have some of you out there watching and tuning in right now. Miss Black, weird circumstance. I think I was talking to someone the other day. It's been like 6 months since we've been in-person instruction. What are kind of your thoughts as both a teacher, activities director, as you're trying to do things virtually, throughout the beginning of the school year? What have been some of your early impressions thus far?
Well, first of all, I think that our goal is always to provide the best experience possible for students.
Yeah.
And so trying to reimagine what that looks like in a virtual world has been interesting and challenging, and still trying to make our students and Bulldogs feel as connected to Golden Valley as they would if we were on campus. So it's been challenging, but we've tried to reach out and hope that our Bulldogs miss us and love us just like we miss and love them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the kids need to hear that it's not just you that want to be back in class. We want you back here too as well. That's just been very, very challenging. But your kiddos, like, trying to be creative, and you just saw a video right now of some of our ASB leadership kids that are doing the best they can to kind of help make this senior sunrise memorable. We'll watch that video again, here in just a few minutes. You start to see little pockets of orange and purples and all that come up in the sky. The actual technical senior sunrise time is 6:53. I am not a weatherman or an anchor man, but it's just kind of what I read on Google Weather. So hopefully that is the time that we'll see today. Again, very, very interesting times. Miss Black, you've done a great job with your students thus far this month in leading our Hispanic Heritage Month. I just want to say thank you to that. That is a big deal. Activities that we can be creative with while having that cultural sensitivity as well. What are some other things throughout the course in a virtual world? You've done some staff spotlights. You've done a lot of different things. What are some other things that kids can look forward while we're still in kind of distance learning?
We did a virtual Spirit Week. We'll
Yep.
have another virtual Spirit Week coming up in October. We'll have a Red Ribbon Week planned with some activities that we can do. This week we tried to bring awareness and some understanding to Suicide Prevention Week and the training that the students went through. And we also currently have talent show signups going on. So if you've not signed up for the talent show yet, please do that. Students and staff, we would love to see what you've got. So that will be coming up at the end of October. We will live stream that as, that will go on our YouTube channel. Yep. And the students will be able to vote on a winner. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to being back out here in the spring for sunset and hoping Absolutely. That we are in person, because that would be exciting.
It would be fun. You know, this live stream thing has kind of worked a little bit, but it would just be fun to live stream with kids around and things kind of getting back to normal. And hopefully, you know, this pandemic kind of comes to an end. That sounds a little wonky, but if it doesn't come to an end, at least we have a vaccine or something to get our kids back in school so we can be safe and healthy and kind of do things, you know, that way too as well. It's just a weird time. You and I have never experienced anything like this in the history of our educational careers, both as a student and as an educator. So these are definitely difficult times that we've kind of been getting through. And one thing I kind of want to talk about next is, you know, you brought up, you know, suicide prevention, and we got a great response from kids. There's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety going on right now, and not necessarily if that's going to lead to the end result of suicide, but what are some things that you can provide as far as encouragement, stress relief, things like that for students to help them show a little bit of empathy and understanding, because we kind of know what they're going through even as teachers and educators?
I think trying to reach out to those around you who you trust. If you're having feelings like you're isolated and alone, it's a common feeling that I think all of us have experienced at some point in the last 6 or 7 months. So don't be afraid to speak up and let someone know that, you know, you're having some down feelings or it's an off day for you. There's nothing wrong with that. You've got teachers, friends, parents. Heck, email me, give me a call, we can chat. But keep hope. We're not going to be like this forever. That's one positive thing that I'd like to say. This is not forever. It's temporary, and you're not going through it alone. There are other people every day who are struggling, and so there's no shame in speaking out and saying, "Hey, I'm having a tough time today."
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with you, Val. It's just we've all been through that. I've been through that. You know, getting COVID-19 way back in summer. The feeling of isolation, being alone, cooped up in your house. But I will tell you, my Bulldog family, both staff and even students, have reached out after I shared that video in a GPS lesson. It was really nice to see, you know, just how caring and awesome our students are about everyone here. And that's just kind of a blessing that we have in there. Julian, if you want to take a little shot around, I know it's before 6:53, but the sun is coming up, I swear. I know there's a little smoke and haze that's out there, but there's a sun out there somewhere. I, you know, trust and believe in that. But just to give you a look, the grass is green. Our custodial crew, got to give them a shout out. They always do a good job of making sure everything is green. We're going to go through and show a video, and then we'll bring on another guest. The esteemed Miss Antoine, who is our assistant principal of instruction, will offer some words of wisdom and encouragement too as well. So Miss Black, thank you so much. Any final thoughts for us? Absolutely.
A couple of quick things. If you're up this morning and with us, we want to see those pictures. We need some things to put in our yearbook this year, and this is how we are going to be recognizing the senior sunset sunrise. So email me. I've posted my email on Instagram. You can upload your pictures to the Google form that's in the counseling classroom. You can @ us at GVHS Bulldog Strong. We want those pictures.
Take a picture with you and your screen to actually make us feel like you're watching.
Yes, that would be awesome. And then another quick reminder, Mr. Wiley, is if you've not taken your senior picture yet, we need those yearbook pictures taken. This is my final plea to you guys. Go to inmotion.pro to set up your free yearbook sitting and take your free yearbook picture. The deadline is October 16th, so help us out with that.
As we preach Bulldog Strong, I know our students are going to respond. So thank you, Miss Black. We're going to watch a little video clip made by student leadership, and we'll go from there.
Good morning, Bulldogs. It's Adriana Gutierrez, a senior at Golden Valley High School. In addition to the circumstances we are currently going through, always remember family and education comes first. Strive for the better and challenge yourself. Therefore, always remember to stay #BulldogStrong.
Good morning, fellow classmates. My name is Angel Enriquez. I'm your senior class president. Welcome to Golden Valley's virtual senior sunrise. I just want to say keep pushing, stay focused, have a positive mindset, and we'll prepare our Bulldogs.
Hi everyone, it's Emily, and I know it's been difficult times. I no one expected our senior year to look like this, but keep your heads up and stay positive.
Hey guys, I hope to see you guys all pretty soon again, not just through a screen, but in person. And I just wanted to let you guys know that you got this and keep your head up. Whoever you're watching, I know this is not how we expected our senior year to start out with, but it's the best we can do, and just know you got this. I hope to see you guys soon.
Good morning, Senior Bulldogs. It's Jaden, your class of 2021 ASP Commissioner of Athletics. I just wanted to say that this isn't what we expected coming into this year, but we're all going through the same thing. You're not alone, and it's just another bump in the road because we're resilient and we'll get through this, guys. Just stay positive. I hope you guys enjoy your senior sunrise.
I know this isn't how we always envisioned our senior sunrise to be, but I know we can overcome this pandemic. Soon we will get to be in our normal classrooms. We just have to keep our faith.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Mr. Wiley here, and I have a new guest that is on here, and we have Miss Antoine, who is our Assistant Principal of Instruction. I'm the Assistant Principal of Administration. We are partners in crime and helping our students to be Bulldog strong and successful. Miss Antoine, you know, now we've gotten through our first progress report, and we're going there, and we always know that there's going to be some issues and difficulty as we kind of traverse through distance learning and all that stuff. But what are some words of encouragement as we, you know, kind of go forward? I know it's difficult and tough for some, and, you know, sometimes we wish we were in the classroom and we had our, you know, had our pen and paper in hand and books in hand. But what are some things that you just kind of notice you want to look at, Miss Antoine?
Well, first of all, let's go with the technology part of it.
Yeah.
Which I know here at Golden Valley we've done a fabulous job with assistance. We have some very talented individuals that can help you guys, excuse me, through the phone or coming down versus having to go through the district. I think that's one of the major things that we're hearing is kids are saying they still can't log in. If that actually is true, we need you to call or come down, and we will take care of you right then and there. The other part is, the grades were not pretty. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it at all.
Yeah.
But I think some of it is frustration.
Yep.
You as students are frustrated, but trust me, teachers are frustrated as well. Our phone lines are open all the time.
Yep.
If you can't get a hold of a teacher or, you know, anything in that manner, give us a call. Let us help you. I think not having that face-to-face.
Yep.
One thing I know, students have the right not to show their faces on the screen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we can't get a look at you to see if you're frustrated or you're having a bad day. And, you know, that's something that a teacher would walk over and say, hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
We don't have that, especially if you're not on the screen, but reach out.
Yeah.
The other thing would be, I don't think the grades are as bad as what's reflecting.
Yeah.
I think what's happening is kids are getting frustrated, just like my grandkids.
Yep.
I have a first grader and a third grader, and they get frustrated. They have a meltdown. They shut the Chromebook, and they walk away. You know, and we have to, you know, get on them, and I know that's what's happening with you guys. We're hearing all different things. We're hearing that they can't get into Zoom. They're getting kicked out of Zoom. The main thing, guys, is even if you go into Zoom, you still got to go into Canvas. You still got to do the work.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the main things the teachers are saying. Yeah, they're coming to class, but they're not turning any work.
Yeah.
And this is a progress. Think about that. It's only a progress. We still have time to catch up and do what we need to do. I know it's hard. Trust me, it's hard in our office.
Yep.
We reach out constantly, but as far as needing help, if you can't get through to your teacher, let us know. You know, we're going to be your backup because we're not, you know, we're Bulldog strong. I mean, talk about a saying for our school, Bulldog strong. You know, that strong's got to come out. Our GPS, we're growing. Obviously, my gosh, I've grown a lot in technology. And gosh knows, I'm the worst one in admin and technology because I'm old, but I'm learning.
Miss Antoine used a typewriter, and I'm not joking about that as well. But one thing that I do want to say is Miss Antoine, you know, she passionately states it's frustration, I think, on all ends. And I just, again, as Miss Black indicated, as You know, we're going to have our principal come on here in just a second as he's going to interact. We're all in this together, and we just want you to know that we are here to help anyone out that needs help, whether it's parents that are watching this broadcast, whether it's students that are watching this broadcast. We want to help you be successful. And as Miss Antoine indicated, this is a progress check. It's to see where you're at right now. It doesn't impact your transcript. It doesn't do that. But it's a wake-up call either way, and make those adjustments. And you brought up a very good, example of the black screens of Zoom. And I know that sometimes it's difficult when you have brothers or sisters at home that are also on Zoom, and then bandwidth is getting eaten up and it's slowing down your computer. We get that. But one thing we do want to encourage you is try your very best to see if you can learn with your camera on, because teachers got into the profession for the human interactions and human connections. We got into education for human interactions and human connections. And so, as we kind of traverse, let's challenge ourselves to be Bulldog Strong and do the best we can to maintain that human interaction. We have a lot of great kids that are doing great work in distance learning, but let's continue to push ourselves and challenge ourselves kind of moving forward. Miss Antoine, you gave a good speech last year to the class of 2020 as kind of a step up, and as we kind of move forward to the class of 2021, what are some things that you would like to say to them in this kind of crazy world of distance learning that we're in right now? What are some things you really specifically to the class of 2021 you want to let them know this morning?
Well, I think the main thing, class of 2021, is you're not going to get this year back. No matter what position we're in, it's not like a year from now you're going to be like, oh, I can still do this and this. This is it. This is your year. You got to make it as best as you can. I also want to mention that, the rumor around is going that we're going to go back to pass, no pass. That's not happening. It's a A, B, C, D, F. Oh, yeah. And, if you have some lower grades, you've really got to work on it. Yeah. Normally in the senior assembly, I count down the days and say, okay, this is how many days you have, and it's going to go by fast. And honestly, think about it. We are at October 2nd. I'm amazed how fast this year is going, and before you guys know it, it's going to be January 2021, and hopefully we're going to be back in class. And we can see your faces and, look at you and smile and have the hurrahs.
What is it, the air fist bump or the air hand high five that's going on there? Yeah, the chicken wing that we're going on there. I think the biggest thing for the class of 2021, and you hit on that, is there's a lot of uncertainty, but let's just make the most of what we have when we watch events. And, I think a small, simple thing that you can do is when you see a Bulldog Strong student spotlight, you see something that is promoting the school, maintaining that positivity is going to really help us kind of get through those times as we kind of move forward. And, Miss Antoine, you and I both know that we hope that we can get back sooner rather than later. If you've noticed in this broadcast, we've made a real effort to wear our mask, our Bulldog Strong, everything. We want to do our part to kind of slow the spread so that we can get back sooner rather than later. And, we're thankful for our students that we have avenues that we can try to maintain a relative sense of normalcy as we kind of move forward. Any final thoughts, Miss Antoine? We're going to watch video again. I just want to apologize. There was a senior kind of pictorial slideshow that was supposed to be on there, but there were some technical difficulties with that specific video, but it'll be on our YouTube hopefully by the end of the day, so you can take a look at that. But Miss Antoine, any final thoughts before we watch this video and talk with our esteemed leader, Mr. Paul Hellman?
Yes. I know it's a struggle. I cannot emphasize enough it's a struggle. But, you guys are great students. You've worked really hard at Golden Valley High School, and we just need you to keep striving, keep working hard. I'm not kidding when I say students have come up here for help. I bet you we've had over 1,000 students who have come through our to the front office or to the textbook area, because we're here to help. Don't give up. Don't shut the Chromebook. If you need help, reach out, because I don't want you to be one of those students at the end of the year that doesn't get to receive a diploma.
And we have those social distancing markers right outside of our front office for a reason, so that our staff can help outside, and then we could go through and show them how to do those things kind of moving forward. All right, we're about 4 minutes away. Sorry to cut you off, Miss Antoine. We're 4 minutes away from the technical senior sunrise as our cameraman, one of my good friends, Julian, is helping us out this morning. We're going to watch a quick video, and then we're going to get some wise words from our principal, Mr. Paul Hellman.
Good morning, Bulldogs. It's Adriana Gutierrez, a senior at Golden Valley High School. In addition to the circumstances we are currently going through, always remember family and education comes first. Strive for the better and challenge yourself. Therefore, always remember to stay #Bulldog Strong.
Good morning, fellow classmates. My name is Angel Enriquez. I'm your senior class president. Welcome to Golden Valley's virtual senior sunrise. I just want to say keep pushing, stay focused, have a positive mindset, and we'll prepare for Bulldogs.
Hi everyone, it's Emily, and I know it's been difficult times, and no one expected our senior year to look like this, but keep your heads up and stay positive.
Hey guys, I hope to see you guys all pretty soon again, not just through a screen, but in person. And I just wanted to let you guys know that you got this and keep your head up.
Whoever you're watching, I know this is not how we expected our senior year to start out with, but it's the best we can do, and just know you got this. I hope to see you guys soon.
Good morning, Senior Bulldogs. It's Jaden, your class of 2021 ASP Commissioner of Athletics. I just wanted to say that this isn't what we expected coming into this year, but we're all going through the same thing. You're not alone, and it's just another bump in the road because we're resilient and we'll get through this, guys. Just stay positive. I hope you guys enjoy your senior sunrise.
I know this isn't how we always envisioned our senior sunrise to be, but I know we can overcome this pandemic. Soon we will get to be in our normal classrooms. We just have to keep our faith.
All right, welcome back, everybody. The smoky haze has kind of filled the valley of Kern County. We want to give a shout out to all those victims of the California fires that have taken place over the last month. Thoughts and prayers go out to you. We have our leader, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Hellman, everybody's favorite Mr. Bulldog here at Golden Valley High School. Mr. Hellman, you do so much and provide so much positive energy. Normally about this time we'd be in the PAC, and you'd be talking to the seniors, getting them fired up, pumped up, ready to go, but unfortunately this isn't the case. Mr. Hellman, just, as we come upon the official senior sunrise, the timing of this is kind of nice to have you out here as our leader. What are some words of encouragement, some things you could say to the class of 2021 during this difficult time?
So first, good morning, everyone. For those of you just waking up, I know you're hopefully watching this over either the Facebook stream or on wherever you're watching it. Good morning to you. It's just been a crazy year, hasn't it? We thought last spring when we went out that we'd be back, and we had our fingers crossed all summer, and we're not. So it's kind of that you go back to it is what it is, right? Yeah. So my message is just make the best out of what is not the ideal situation, and try to engage as much as you can in school, not only in your classes but in the virtual activities we're doing. Keep up with us on social media, stay connected, and we just hope that we're back at some point. We have lines on our football field. All of those things that make us a school. So it's not ideal, but it is what it is. So make the best of it. That's the hand we all have right now. And I just want to encourage our students to just stay strong, stay Bulldog strong, walk that walk, and keep focused. And that's in school, that's in life, that's in keeping connections with your family and staying positive and just putting on that smile every day, even though sometimes inside you don't feel it. If you put that smile on every day, it helps you, and it gets you through time. So just encourage you to stay focused and keep walking walking Bulldogs.
I like what you say, smile every day. We've had our moments that it's, we talked about that stress that comes on out there and that anxiety has gone there, but you've done a great job of encouraging us. An image that's burned in my mind is a picture that was taken of you last year, guiding students on the first day of school, packed house, everyone around.
Right.
And now, we're kind of here, but it's just, we're going to get through this as we, hopefully encourage and kind of moving forward. What are some things you want to look forward this year, even in a virtual environment, even as we come back? What are some goals that you have for the class of 2021 as they kind of finish off in a weird way in 4 years of being here?
I know it's kind of a crazy way to finish 4 years. So I have the same expectations every year that when students leave us after 4 years that they've maximized their opportunity to do whatever they want to do post high school, whether that's college or work or whatever. They take that opportunity. And even in this virtual learning environment, that's so important that students understand that what you're doing now affects your opportunities post this distance learning thing we're doing right now, which is difficult and tough, and it's tough to stay connected and all of those things. But put in the work now, and the payoff is after. And that's not only the class of 2021, our seniors who are starting the year in this mode, but every class, our freshmen, our sophomores, our juniors, focus in on getting the work done, focus in on improving those grades. We're hitting the first progress report right now. Report cards are going to go home. We're going to go into first quarter. There's still a ton of time left, so invest the time, because at the end of the day, it's about a diploma, and it's about being prepared to succeed in whatever you want to do post high school. And so invest the time, stay focused, stay on top of it, work with your teachers. Your teachers they don't like this either. Trust me. I talk to them every day.
Yep.
They're like, "Oh, this is the worst." I want to be back in the classroom with my students. But it's just, we are in the place we can't right now, and so when life gives you lemons, you do your best to make lemonade, and so make the best out of a really tough situation.
And I can just say this for the students that are out there, for the teachers that are struggling, for the teachers that just want that human interaction. Mr. Hellman, I just want to give a shout out to you and the rest of the teachers out there that are holding these trainings for our teachers to make sure that their class is the best it possibly can be, so we can maximize student interactions and engagement in the classroom, because those grades are coming out as well. Mr. Hellman, any final thoughts or anything as we're looking at 6:57, about 3 minutes left? We wanted people to maybe shower this morning before they go into virtual learning, and then get something to eat, do all that stuff too as well. Any last thoughts before we kind of go into this virtual world that we're looking at, and we continue some more activities?
No, just stay focused, and we're early in the school year. It's crazy morning. It's nice and smoky.
Yeah.
But just continue to stay focused, stay positive, stay on top of what you're going to do. Turn your camera on, right? Make sure you're willing to be on camera and interacting. That's part of the connected piece. And just remain positive. And we will get through this. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Do social distancing. And we will get past this tough time. So, yeah.
In the words of the great Darren Bucky, I can't see your face when we're on Zoom, and I don't like it. I think it's the one thing to look at. Well, seniors class of 2021, you've heard from your activities director, Miss Valerie Black. You've heard from our assistant principal of instruction, Miss Jerry Antoine, and our principal, our leader, Mr. Paul Hellman, who is imparting some really awesome words of wisdom, and his energy and his positive energy is allowing us to kind of, as administrators, as teachers, to kind of get through these times, because we're all facing that stress and anxiety and all that as well. Julian's going to do one last kind of turnaround through the football field, looking to the east, because I learned as a kid, rise in the east, set in the west, so you start noticing over here. There's a little bit of our senior sunrise, kind of fitting that the class of 2020 ended with Rise Up, and now we have our senior sunrise coming this morning.
For sure.
You got about an hour left. Yeah, it seemed like you have one little last statement there, Mr. Hellman.
No, I was just going to say, even though it's smoky, what a beautiful morning.
It is.
It is
Absolutely.
nice. It's starting to get cool out. This is a time of year where everyone kind of settles in, right? Everyone, when you're at a school site, you talk about kind of segments of the year. And as I think back to last year, we were just settling in. You start going. Everyone's kind of clicking along in their classes and
going to the fair in the evening, getting a fried Twinkie and doing all that stuff. Absolutely.
So it's get outside, guys. Look at the morning. Look at the positive side of everything, and as much as possible. So. Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Absolutely. Well, that is Mr. Hellman, a great concluding thought. Remember, we walk Bulldog Strong through growth, pride, and service. Have a wonderful morning as we head into the second part of the first quarter after our first progress report. Look at those grades. Be involved as best you can. Have a wonderful morning. Stay Bulldog Strong.